same things are occurring, but the way they are having higher structure or high length and all these things, right? Now what is epistasis? Now epistasis is a phenomena when one gene completely masks the effect of another gene, right? So it's just like one gene who is playing the vital role and the master key role over any other gene. For example, if we look at here, in this case, coat color in mice is controlled by two separate genes, right? C and C. So capital C is for the pigment, which is pigment is present, or when the pigment is added, or small c is no pigment is present. Capital B for more pigment, small b for more pigment, or which is black, and small b is for the less pigment, which is brown. So you can see that capital B means black, small b means brown, but if capital C, that is the pigment is there, if small c, no pigment is there. So what it does actually, the small c here is acting as the epistatic genes. That means if there is no pigment present, even if you have this capital B gene in your character, in your gene, in your DNA, you shouldn't have expressed that because there is no pigment present. Though you are having the gene color for black, but if there is no pigment, there will be no coloration. So that is what is called the new characteristic. If you are having small c, neither you will have a black coat because there is no pigment at all. It will give a complete different color characteristics, which is called albino or totally white. So if you look at here in this Punnett square, you can find that the production of albino characters, because due to the interaction between the small c gene and the B genes, right? So this is what we know as epistasis, where genes are interacting and one gene is acting as a master regulator of other gene, which masks the effect of other gene completely, right? So these are the examples, and this is the albino character, guys. And normally the ratio for Mendel, if we look at this dihybrid cross, should be 9:3:3:1 for phenotypes, but it actually becomes 9:3:4 in this kind of epistatic situations. Actually there are many varieties of epistasis that are found and present. Depending upon the type they are expressing, they are varied. Now this is one example of epistasis, and this is recessive epistasis that we can see. If both of them are recessive, then you will get the effect 9:3:4 is the modified ratio from the